and understand
in order to use wisdom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So understanding is literally the bridge between knowledge and wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something that women don't have. You know what I'm saying? That's why they need the men, especially men of the Lord, because a lot of men today, they think like women. They're very effeminate. So they don't even have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Those three things are the main keys. That's why King Solomon asked for that. And once you have those three things, life becomes like a cycle. Everything becomes step by step, easier and easier and easier, man. You know what I'm saying?
There's no new thing under the sun. So if you understand how things worked in the past, you'll be able to breeze through how things work now, because it's the same equation, different numbers. And that's why I specifically said wisdom and understanding, because if you don't really know something until you understand it. Because if you don't understand it, you're just getting it from memory. You know, like if I study for a test and I don't understand it, but I just memorize 2 + 2 is 4, I can't explain to you how 2 + 2 is 4. I can only try to remember that 2 + 2 is 4. So that means if I don't understand class 1, I can't go to class 2. Because like you said, understanding is the foundation. Class 2 is built on class 1. So I need the foundation of class 1 to move on to class 2.
So teach it.
Exactly. That's why they can't move how we move. They know things, but they don't have the bridge from knowledge to wisdom, which is understanding. So they're stuck with what they know. So they can brag about, oh, I know this many this, I read this many this, but why are you still moving like you haven't read it at all? Because you don't understand.
Because it's not that they learned it, they just memorized it.
Exactly.
Like they memorize something. That's how these schools cram things in. You know what I mean? Based off of the woman's mind, they cram it in. You memorize it and you spit it back out, but they don't give you no understanding based upon it, no knowledge and wisdom to a degree. But that shit just, at the end of the day, it flies out the window. And like the brother said, you don't fully understand something until you're able to teach it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you up there teaching about something, you got an audience in front of you. So now, since you're talking about this topic, you inviting all types of questions on that topic. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go up somewhere and teach something and you only know certain areas of it. Because even if you say, oh, I got to get back to you on that, I'm not really strong in that area, that's cool. But if you keep saying that during your lecture a good 5, 6, 7 times, people not going to be comfortable with you being a teacher to them. So you got to cover a large mass area, if not all that area of that topic, before you step up and be able to teach it. Because somebody might throw a question that's anywhere on that topic, and you're supposed to be able to grasp and tackle that question and give that person knowledge and understanding on that topic.
Precept. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. It says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. And that studying isn't just reading and gaining, because knowledge is just data. Okay, anybody can gain that data, but that's why the scriptures say, with all thy getting, get understanding. Okay, because if you get understanding, that is like your degree that you've passed this level. Now you can move on to the next thing. I can't teach you more if you don't understand how Yahushua looks the way he looks, or why we're out here and have to teach our people. Like I remember the elder gave a beautiful example about, understanding, for example, why you have to be Clark Kent, in this society. If you don't, know that you're an Israelite, but if you don't understand why you have to be incognito in this society, you can't move with wisdom. You go to work like, oh, you this, you that, you probably bust out a garment like, hey, I'm an Israelite, and then guess what? You get fired.
Hey, it was a brother, he was like that. We used to, Rob Mayan, we used to tell him like, yo, you can't be, but he was like, I don't see why I have to hide who I am. And his understanding was small at the time, because he's new one. He was like, yo, if we Israelite, the Lord woke us up, why do I have to conceal this who I am?
It's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
But this quick precept is pertaining to the lack of understanding. This is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 21. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. You understand? They're not wise to do the right thing, and that's why, they considered fools. One of our favorite sayings is, brother, use wisdom. You know, that's not wisdom. You know, that's not wise. So us as Lord willing, we be the righteous men. We feed many with what we got to say. You know, and it ain't out of boasting or being prideful or nothing. It's just that a lot of people understand what we talking about based upon us teaching it. And you got to be apt to teach, man. You know,
and like being wise is having understanding and having knowledge. You know, so now you're able to use that wisdom. And he said, be as wise as a serpent.
Yahushua, real quick, Yahushua also taught us a lot because he even taught you tactics to defeat your enemy. He said, agree with thy adversary quickly. That's using wisdom. Okay. He also said, if they smite you on the left cheek, turn the right cheek. You know,
they persecute you in one city, flee to another.
You know what I'm saying? These are all tactics. If you let's say you about to fight somebody, and you know that this person is gonna fuck you up, the best thing to do is not to try to fight because I'm trying to keep my honor, brother. I'm trying to show them that I'm an Israelite. No, the best thing to do is you got it, bro. That's it, and let them get their guard down. Then you can fuck them up. That's how you do it. And Yahushua taught things like that. He said, look, if they come get you, just go with them. You know what I'm saying? He said, walk twain with them, basically. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to fight and try to show off. That's why when they came and got him, he's Yahushua. He could have just like that destroyed all of them. But what did he do? He followed with them. And then they asked him questions. He said, thou sayest. He didn't need to show off. He didn't need to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's all a war general, a tactic. And somebody who's real smart, he's not trying to show off his power. He's going to make you get your guard down.
Dragon Ball Z, when they came around each other, they always tucked their power.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they had the reader and shit. Like, and then and some of them knew, like, nah, this motherfucker high and this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude, like, way more powerful than
shit like, I sense his power level is very high. They don't got the level to read it, but they know, they can tell the vibration on you, like, nah, I ain't fucking with that.
And that is part of the laws of power, man. Like, you gotta understand when you're in the heat of the battle or whatever, you gotta know when to be submissive. You have to know when to step back. You have to know when to move forward. You know, we're going to war. We're a spiritual war.
Hey, so check Eve out. Eve is the perfect example. Eve knows she's not strong as a man and she can't beat a man. So that's why Eve is great liars and great manipulators and great deceivers. Because her only battle to beat a man is through deception. Because Eve know, like, yo, if she step in front of you, like, what? See, that's why men is bold. It's like, men are not like great deceivers and manipulators because we depend on our strength to get us through shit. Like, you be like, somebody come down trying to harm us. And, you know, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how men act. You know, like, we gonna fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Eve is more like, let me look for it. Eva come and like, okay, we in this area. Well, it's kind of dark. Maybe we should not stay too late. Who is that? There's another way out of here. A man to come like, fuck a way out. We gonna fuck them up and go our way out. We came out. Because men is more, we built like warriors, weapons. Eve whole survival depend on lying, deception, manipulating. Because they are not warriors. They are not built with the strength to take on an animal or to take on this or to take on that. They are vulnerable in these situations. So their only strongest defense is what? Deception. And the better they are at it, the better they is at the chance of surviving. See, they're not great manipulators. They're not great deceivers. They're not great liars because they want to be. It's that what? They had to be that or they would get killed or they would get kidnapped. They would get abducted. So now they took that survival tractor of being deceptors, deceivers, and so on, and now they use it to get money from you, to deceive, to get carnal bullshit out of you. But originally, it actually depends on their survival. So when a woman fights you, she fights you financially. Hey, remember Poetic Justice? She was like, girl, you don't fight a man with your fist. You fight him through your wallet. You go on his credit card while he's sleeping. Chicago ain't got no credit card. Oh, shit, then you a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Because what? Eve can't take on a man head. I mean, these new Dyke Tysons might try some shit. You know what I'm saying? But the average woman know, like, I can't beat this nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still fight him, but I'm going to fight him in my own way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight him, and dudes fall for it all the time. Eve destroy men. If you're not keen to their ways of manipulation, she gonna have your ass railroaded up somewhere.
Right.
She gonna have you broke. She gonna have you drinking, stressed out somewhere, and she just gonna smile. You know what I'm saying? Because what? She got you. She fought you in other ways. Yeah, mentally, she manipulated you. She deceived you. She lied to you. She used the kid against you. She used different things like, oh, nigga. It even tell you, oh, okay, you want to hit me? I got you. Even tell you that. You got to watch when they say that. I got you.
Right.
That means, and even she's going to construct some shit. You ain't going to even see it coming. And they so good at it that you ain't gonna see that shit coming.
Yeah, it's like you wonder how one woman got one dude dead, one dude in jail, and one dude in the hospital. And you like, how the hell one woman did that? She done committed adultery with some man, and then her husband came and found the man and killed him, and then the dude's brother came and hurt this dude. So now the dude's brother in jail, this dude in the hospital, and the dude is dead.
Right.
And she's fine. She ain't got a scratch on her. And you like, how the hell? Because of how they move, they know when to cry, when to lie to the cops, how to act all submissive. When
Play
1
the
second
victim.
ago, yeah, they were talking shit. Hey, like King David, when he was in the I think it was Gath or so, and he was with that king, and he had to act like a madman so that he was using wisdom. Now he wasn't gonna say, nigga, I slayed a lion and a bear, and I killed Goliath. I take your ass on. He's like, if I do that, these niggas are gonna kill me. So I gotta act, like why the hell
And
you got
he
this
used
dude
wisdom
here?
with King Saul.
Yep. So
King Saul was like, yo, give me the slightest reason to kill
Right.
your ass and I'm gonna kill you. But David wouldn't give it to him.
Yep.
So Saul just started making up his own shit to try to get David. But at first, Saul wanted David to do the slightest, like give me the slightest reason. David was being an asshole and everything. I mean, Saul was being an asshole and doing spiteful shit, but David wouldn't give him a reason. Like, I'm not going to empower you to destroy me. And that's the same thing with these scoffers. They want us to give them attention. They want us to empower them, and they use that energy for their strength to destroy us. You know?
Yeah, even like when he told Jonathan, he's like, yo, your father's trying to kill me. Jonathan said, no, he ain't. He said, okay, so I'm going to be absent at this meal, and then here's the plan. If he acts this way when you tell him that I left, if he gets really, really angry, you're going to know that he wanted to do something bad to me.
Right.
But if he's okay with it, you're going to know that he didn't want to do anything bad with me. So tell him I went to my family for the Sabbath celebration. And then Jonathan said it, and then exactly as David said, that's how Saul was acting.
Right.
So he got in his mind, he said, look, I know this is what his intentions are. And when you know somebody who has certain intentions, when you frustrate their purpose, based on their reaction, you can confirm whether your suspicion is true or not. And I know this too, because like the brother just read that scripture about how with the lips of the righteous feed many, okay? Roughly paraphrasing, and how just today we touched on all these different topics. And each and every one of us, it's not like, okay, I gotta go to philosophy class to learn about philosophy. Now I gotta go to class about female nature to learn about that. Then I gotta go to class about wisdom to learn about that. When you come here, and we can give you all of that in one. Because just this
They all
afternoon,
come from the book.
exactly, we touched on all these different things, and you can have one dude who's interested in learning about female nature, somebody interested in learning about wisdom, and we edify them all in one sitting.
Yeah.
Through the scriptures.
And
Yeah.
that's all. It all goes back to Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
And that's what's beautiful about the kingdom. We gonna live for eternity. So we gonna be able to search and seek all of these different things out. Because our minds as men, especially Israelite men, we are fascinated with how things work, how things grow, how the Lord orchestrated this, orchestrated that. Like you make glass out of sand. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, damn, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Glass come out of sand. You know what I'm saying? So, how many more elements make different items and stuff like that? Or linking this, H2O, water, and combining these. So even us as gods living into eternity won't be able to seek out the things of the Most High.
Right. Right.
We'll still be low level.
And that's what's going to give us a reason to keep on living, because we keep on learning day by day. There's a book of Hebrews chapter 5 verse 12. It says, for when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are becoming such as have need of milk, not of strong meat. Okay, so when you get into this truth, all right, you got to be taught all over again, man. It doesn't matter how old you are, man. You could be a 2-year-old, you could be a 5-year-old, you could be a 100-year-old. When you get into this truth, everything is new. All right, because this is a completely different thing from the world. That's why we say, when I was in the world. Because, yeah, we are in this world right now physically, but the spiritual, the vibe, the way we think, the way we act, the way we understand things is not of the world, man. You know, okay? Because we serve a power that's outside of this world. Okay, yeah, we are in the flesh and everything, but the spirit of us that's within us is not of this world, man. That's why Yahushua said what? Ye are in this world, but not of this world. You know what I'm saying? So when you come into this truth, you can't look at it the same like, oh, Christianity and all that. Nah, this is a completely different thing. Our mom always says all the time, she's like, when I was in the churches, you know, I learned all these things, but now I'm actually having the understanding to it. You see what I'm saying? Because now
appreciate it more.
There you go.
It's just more beautiful. You be like, wow.
Yeah, yep.
You know? You be like, damn, it all makes sense. Then you meditate. That's what the Lord said. Meditate on these things. You know? Like I said, render not evil for evil. That goes into a psychology called emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence is able to stay calm and put your emotions on a leash and use and pick which one you want to use to execute what's beneficial for you. You're not letting the world or an event or something someone say pull an emotion out of you. You know, you become emotionally, and that's what you develop when you not render evil for evil. Because energy is transferred. Mayweather do that a lot. When he get hit boxing, you know, talking shit to each other, and he get hit, he don't get mad and start fighting back wild, which is the average person do. You know? So that's being able to, in a hostile situation, or you could talk to somebody that's mad as hell, and you could talk calm to them. You know what I'm saying? You have your emotions all on the plate, but you be like, nah, I'm not gonna act mad right now. I'm gonna act inquisitive. And when this person does this later, this and that, now I'm gonna pull out my anger. So you release your emotions. You don't allow the world to do shit to you, and you impulsive with it. So in order to not render evil for evil, you have to develop a stage of being and of having an emotional intelligence in order to not render evil for evil. Because as soon as somebody do something bad to you, you automatically, we got to get him back. Right. He said this about me. I don't see how people going to talk about us. And I don't see how they going to just say, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Or he stole from me, I'm going to steal from him. He fucked my woman, I'm going to fuck his woman. You know what I'm saying? You want to develop an emotional intelligence to where even though you're mad or angry or upset about something, you're not going to show that emotion, or you're going to tuck that emotion and use the proper emotion for that situation and unleash that to benefit you in that situation. And only a man can do that, because men are logical. Women are slave to their emotions. You know, they can't really be emotionally intelligent because their emotions dominate them. And that's what makes them a woman. Logic dominates a man when he's in his proper element. That's why Eve can not really see a plan through. They'll try to punish you. They'll try to do this. They'll try to do that. They'll try to lose weight. But what? Their emotions always override their logic. And their plans always fail. And that's the purpose why they need a man in his proper element. But having an emotional intelligence is a way of keeping, I think it's Thessalonians 5:15. Render not evil for evil. You know.
You got 20%. 20%. Okay. I still got Matthew. If you wanted that.
Oh yeah, you could get that right quick. 5:15. See, render not. First Thessalonians 5:15. Render not evil for evil. See?
Okay. Yeah, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 15. It says, see that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men.
Yeah, because sometimes that could be a booby trap. Somebody do something to you and wait for you to do it back, but I got you. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, you know? Somebody even people do that in boxing, throw a punch. Just because they threw a punch don't mean you're supposed to swing back. You know what I mean? Mayweather is like well trained in doing stuff like that. You know, getting hit, but still maintaining, you know, getting tagged here and there, hearing the shit talking, but still maintaining his composure. Boxing you, hitting you, then when he see you get weak, use his anger to knock your ass out. But he applied his anger in the proper time, not at the moment when you tried to bring it out of him. You know what I mean? And us as men, you gotta be like that, because Eve would call herself doing that to you. I'm about to get him mad. Nobody should be able to have the power to say, I'm about to get you mad. I'm about to piss him off. Like, you shouldn't give people the power to pull your strings like that. You know what I mean? That's having control over a person. For a chick to say, I'm going to say this to make you mad. I'm going to say this to make you jealous. I'm going to do this to get you like this. Like, nah, maintain your shit. So we all got to develop some stage of emotional intelligence.
Hey, even the animal kingdom, they show you that. I seen a video where a lion was attacking a buffalo, and what he did was he started chasing, and the buffalo turned around and started attacking. So the lion started to back up, and he laid down a little bit. So the buffalo was like, "Oh, it's attack me! I'm about to attack." The moment he jumped in, he grabbed him by the neck and twisted his shit. I said, "Oh shit!" That was tactic right there. And I was like, "That's like when you fight in the world, you get up in somebody's face like, yo, what's up, what's up?" And they be like, yo, what's good, my nigga? Yo, and they get in your face, and then you just like, you wait for them to take a swing. You back up, and then boom. You see, that's like the same thing. It's like you gotta know when to step back, and then let them swing, and then you boom. So if you went to his face and be like the lion, if he was to keep on attacking, the buffalo is coming with the horns about to attack you. What do? Instead of running away completely, he backed up, let the buffalo came to him, and then he stopped and he laid down. So the buffalo is like, oh, this is attack mode. Let me get it. Let me get this nigga. So he pounced and then boom, just grabbed him by the neck.
That's a counter.
Yeah,
Counter.
exactly.
And Esau had Jake fight each other. He like, man, fighting all these 12 tribes and shit. I got the sword. I can do it. But nah, fuck that.
Right.
I'm about to make them go at each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's wisdom. Like, yo, I got two enemies, and instead of me fighting
2 fights,
like I got these two as brothers, hypothetically speaking, as enemies, but instead of fighting this brother and fighting this brother, maybe I can have them fight each other and destroy each other. One to get killed and one to go to jail. And I ain't had to lift a finger. Women do that shit a lot. They would turn like your mother against you. Like you you gotta be careful with introducing chicks to your mother, because they both female. So a lot of times they get cool with each other, and they get so cool with each other, you become obsolete. You know what I'm saying? So now you got their team up on your ass. And even if you try to leave that girl, your mother will still be friends with her. And you bring your new girl through, your mother and your ex-girl whoop your new girl ass. That shit happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? So women use their deception and to get what they want. So it's all about using wisdom.
Yeah, like you mentioned about boxing, there's a method that, you know, like you said, instinctively when you get hit, you want to throw a punch right back. So sometimes you see a boxer, he'll hit him and then immediately lean back because he knows that punch is coming as a reaction. So he just baited you to throw your punch. So he throws it, leans back, and then boom, he gets you right then. Because right when you throw a punch, you're not ready. He knows your punch is coming so he can counter it.
Right.
So if he baits you to get angry and just throw a punch senselessly just as a reaction, you know you have reflexes. Like if they hit you somewhere on here, your foot just automatically does that. That's what they do with the punch.
That fake was serious. When you check Bruce Lee out, he threw a lot of fake. He was fast as hell for one. So but what Bruce Lee would do, he'll jump at you. And you know, and that's fear. So if he jump at you, and you jump a certain way, your ass getting hit. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't go for the jump, you still kind of on your guard. Like basketball, the head fake. Oh man, I seen motherfuckers get destroyed with the the startle and the pull up and motherfucker go flying. Why? Because he had a jumper anyway.
Right.
So they were like, yo, we do not want this dude shooting on us at all. But that pump fake was just using the tactic of fear. Like, you fear that I'm gonna score this basket because you know I got a shot. But a person that don't got a jumper, he pump faking, you ain't gonna go for it as often as a person that's like a Reggie Miller or a Steph Curry. Now, I mean, if Steph Curry pump fake, motherfucker, the whole team jumping like, oh, the coach trying to hit that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's fear that, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So you using fear, like, you know, so it's all wisdom and tactics.
Yeah, they get into your head, and then now you don't know when to jump, when not to jump.
Right,
Yeah.
Because he got you to where when he's about to do a real shot, you're not going to jump because you think he's about to fake you.
And if you go for the fake, he just drive on
That's
you.
it.
Know what I'm saying? So be like, yo, if I go for it, he gonna drive on me. That's gonna pull somebody off of them, and that's gonna lighten up the defense, and he gonna dump the rock off and score the basket. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, do I go for the fake? You know what I'm saying? Or do I play him? They try to play him at a distance, like from here.
He's shooting.
Yeah, and he did boom, just blaming your fucking eyes out. You
I
like,
go-
oh man, I
with
hate
the
this
crossover.
dude.
You think he gonna go left, and he just cross you over and go to the.
Yeah, as
when
soon
you
as
think
you
you're
go-
going right,
Yeah.
he hit you with that, and then go left,
Hey, Howard shot, let not the right hand know what the left hand is doing.
break your ankle with that crossover.
Yeah, and if you go for it, you got. That's how he got Jordan. You know what I mean? He went that way. He went for it and he gave it to him. Bang, bang, you know. And he pulled up on him. Boom. You know.
Hey, it goes to show you ultimately, man, that's why it's about wisdom first. You know, you could be the Goliath. Look at David and Goliath. Goliath was so strong, but his strength got his mind clouded. You know, like this, the saying goes, you can lose a fight before you even throw the first punch. You know, based on getting in the opponent's head.
Right.
You know, once you get in your opponent's head, he already lost the fight. That's why composure is a very key aspect as well. Like when dealing with the cops, for example. If a cop comes up to you, rah, 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 and you don't know how to control your emotions, you lose your composure, you're dead. Right. So you gotta play it smart. You could cool his fire with your water. You know? Oh, I'm sorry, officer, I didn't know that.
Answer turneth away wrath. Yeah. His grievous words stir up anger.
Exactly.
The world don't understand that because they don't have no wisdom. They think of it as, oh, you being pussy or you soft. No, you're being diplomatic. You're being smart. Like, you're going to war with somebody who's greater than you. It's best you rather be on their side. And then when they get weakened by the whole war that's happening because you're not committed, boom, you can come in and attack from behind.
Strategic.
You know what I'm saying? That's easy money. You don't got to stress and fight, use resources. No, let them go do their thing. You could play both sides if you want. That's all part of war.
Oh, this dude just got finished running. He run 10 miles every morning. When he finished running them 10 miles, then you challenge him.
Right, exactly. Like, yo, you
He
I
had
seen
the
that
car
you
like
fast.
this, looking for the water.
Right.
And you come out, what's good now?
Like in wrestling. They wait till the match is over, then they come with the money in the bag. Yo, I want to cash it now. They hit him with the finisher, and then
It's over. You know?
Hey, you think, damn, he's cheap, but he just got the championship. He just got the championship, man.
Hey, Rocky 3, when he fought Mr. T, you know, Mr. T beat Rocky ass, but the way Rocky beat Clubber Lang, that was his name in the movie, he let Mr. T just use all that energy and anger,
Work yourself out.
yeah, then Rocky unleashed on him, you know, and that's how he, cause he couldn't beat him like pound for pound, even no matter how hard he trained. So the way he got past Mr. T was through wisdom. That's how he beat him. But other than that, if he wasn't so hot-headed, he would have never. He was Clubber Lang was a way better fighter and trainer than Rocky all around the board. All he had to do his temperament. He was a fucking hothead. You know what I'm saying? But if he does it like calming shit down and actually fought Rocky on some shit, Rocky could have never fucked with Clubber Lang. That was his name in the movie. But since he was so hot-headed and energy, I'm gonna rip his fucking head off and all that shit, he lost. But now I don't need the match.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much all I got.
So with that, call halal Yahweh Hashem,
Shot. Rakakwadash.
Hopefully that was edifying. Lord willing, we could keep this going the following week. Lord willing, and with that, shalom.
Shalom.